It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Sacramento. And they lost it by a single point. Just one more possession or one less bad shot away from a different result. Those really sting.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Now, here's Zubac. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Giannis. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Batum. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant pace scorer since Shaq himself. Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Batum. Rejected by Giannis.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Fast break, Milwaukee. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to George. Uncovered. The Clippers get another chance here. Nobody near Leonard. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Now here's George. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Middleton with it. Leonard picks him up. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Team Zap dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played, but don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Back to Rondo. Here's Rondo. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Lopez with the steal. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Patterson. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Rondo. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Morris, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 1. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Here's Morris. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Right wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And stolen by Patterson. Pass to Kennard. Now Patterson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Outside Portis. Back to Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Now Portis. Zubac's defending. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Kennard's shot is off. The Bucks trail. Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Well, as we enter the back half of the season, some players are worn down. But, Greg, are there certain players who really dial in at this point, who find traction with their game?
No doubt about it, Kevin. Especially for the veterans who understand it's a marathon and not a sprint. You know, you really are trying to build up towards this portion and then take your game and your mindset to another level. So this is a time for those guys when they just start to hit their stride.
Outside, Batum. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Outside for Batum. Launches it. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Outside Holiday. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Shoots over Batum. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Giannis.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Sure. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, Doris, from the wing position.
Board man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Clippers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kevin, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Middleton for three. And the three ball is good. Middleton's got 9.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Outside Jackson. Over in the corner, Zubac. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And he comes up with the deuce. George has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Paul George is not just a gifted perimeter shooter. That touch on the interior is impressive.
They get it back. Jacks up a 3.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clippers leading by 11. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Zubac in the post. Just 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Portis. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Out to the right wing. Oh, Morris in position. And again, no good by the Clippers. Bucks trail by 11. For 3, Middleton. And he's good on the 3 ball. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open. Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Patterson. Outside Rondo. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Now here's Giannis. And the shot goes in. 14 points for Giannis.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The 3-pointer no good. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Clippers lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Comes up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Patterson. To the paint. Here's Mann. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. In the corner, Middleton with it. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
On the wing, Batum. In the corner, it's Patterson. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And they take the lead. Middleton's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Kawhi Leonard. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
Middleton for 3. Here's Holiday. And it's Chris Middleton with the 3.
Timeout.
24 points for him.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Now, this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
Here's Leonard. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's George. Zubats trying to break loose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Good on the triple. Middleton's got 29 in the game.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. 5 to shoot. Zubats. On the wing, George. Leonard inside. Goes up again. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 4th. Middleton outside. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Leonard, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Shots good by Middleton.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
It's good.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so they foul intentionally. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,